Good morning. How is everybody doing today? Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. I wanted to ask anybody in here, we won't have time for me to listen to them all, but I did want to hear about them all, but I can't. How many did one good deed be last night or during the day yesterday? Yes. Two good deeds. Three. How many did 10? Oh, phew, thank you, because guess what? I only did 4. But I tried. You did 4? Anybody else who did 4 with me? Yep, there's a 4. There's a 4. You know what? But this is 4 good deeds that the day before we didn't do. So we are going ahead. We're doing better every day. I wanted to ask you or to tell you, maybe I will ask you, if you know what the saint is today. Miss Wood said Mother Teresa. But what was Mother Teresa? Does anybody know anything about her? Because she lived in our time. She's not, most of the saints we talked about lived hundreds of years ago, but Mother Teresa lived in our times, and she was a nun or a sister. Can anybody tell me what's the difference between a nun and a normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill lady? What's the difference between the two? Yes, try, Ryan. But look, I'm not wearing black, and Mother Teresa didn't wear black. Yes, try, Aubrey.
Nuns live at a church-like place. They worship every day. They don't get married for men on earth. They are married to God.
Yes, Aubrey, that's right. They dedicate their whole life to God. Some are nurses, some are teachers, some are missionaries. Mother Teresa worked in India with the poorest people in the whole wide world. So poor that you wouldn't even believe it. And she had so many young girls who wanted to be just like her. And every day she would find an act of kindness to do for somebody. And one day, one of the nuns or the younger girls who was trying, hold on, I have to stop these two, they're driving me crazy. Can you separate it? One day when they were in the convent and they were learning how to become like Mother Teresa, one of the young girls went down the halls, and one of those poor people that I was telling you about had gotten sick and thrown up all over the bathroom floor. And she saw it, right? And she knew what she should do. What should she have done when she saw that? When she saw it throw up all over the floor in the bathroom, before somebody else came, what do you think she should have done? Tell me.
Cleaned it up.
She should have cleaned it up. But this is what she says. She says, I looked around, and I didn't see anybody, and so I just kept walking on, and I went to chapel, and I just stayed there. And she said, when I was praying in the chapel, they began to bother me that I had left that there, and I'm trying to serve Jesus every day, and I left that vomit there. So she said, I made up my mind that after I was done praying, I was going to go clean that up. And she went back to the bathroom, and there on her knees, in this big outfit, hot, warmer than you can ever imagine, was Mother Teresa cleaning up all of the vomit of that same room. And she said, I knew then and there that I would never again walk away from a small task that I could do with great love. Because Mother didn't go find one of the girls that was trying to become like her. She did it herself. And you know what's the virtue for today? Anybody want to take a guess what today's virtue is? We can't do the, we can't do a recap of all the other virtues because we don't have time. But today's virtue is a little bit like yesterday's virtue. Can anybody remember yesterday's virtue? Yes. What was it? It was love. And Megan is going to show you that that was right. Yesterday's virtue was love. Yes? Say it again. Yes, you can. Yeah, how did you guess that already? Today's virtue is joy. And joy and love are very hard to explain because they're the same thing as I was telling you that you can't see them. It's very hard to see, but if people have joy, can you tell? If you meet somebody who's full of joy, can you tell? Yeah. Do you think I have joy in my heart? Just because I'm here today or anytime you meet me? will know how much I love God, that I am willing to do anything and everything to be joyful. And you know what? Happy and joy, they're almost the same. We did have one of our virtues, which was faith, which was hard to explain, love, which is hard to explain, and today we have joy, which is also hard to explain. But it's in your heart and you know it's there. And everybody in this room has a choice whether they're going to be joyful or whether they're going to be crabs. And so, here's the thing you have to remember. When you are with people, you have two choices. You can either be happy or you can be mean. You can be joyful or you can be sad. You have a choice. I know that people sometimes are so tired and frustrated that they don't think they have a choice. And here's what I want you, above everything else, to learn today. You're not expected to do it alone. When you wake up tomorrow morning, can you say to yourself, okay, today I'm going to have faith? Does it work that way? No. Can you say today I'm going to be joyful? Yeah, you can. Joy is one of the... Joy is one of those things that you do have some control over. You can be joyful. You can be happy. Now, yesterday I did a demonstration and I poured a whole bunch of water in a bowl and I told you it was what? Love. And whose love was the big bucket? Yes, it was Jesus' love. And did he want to always, always, always love you? Yes, he did. He really, really did. Do you know what this is? Does anybody know what this is? Have you ever, Adam, have you ever smelled this stuff? What does it smell like? Does it have a nice, pleasant smell? Would you like to have this under your nose all day?
Yeah.
No. This is vinegar. And vinegar has a very strong, strong odor. It smells very strong. And today, I want you to see that sometimes in your life, it's not just going to be all fun and games and a good time. Sometimes in your life, you're going to have some very sad days. Something's going to happen that's going to smell like vinegar, taste like vinegar, and you're going, whew, I'll send it your way. I can always tell you one thing, that even though you will have days like this, that does not mean that God's going to say, all right, I'm done. I'm done with Anna. I'm done with Aubrey. I'm not going to mess with them. I'm just going to send them all back. No. This is not the way God works. God always wants you to be happy and to love you. So he sends somebody to help you. And today we're going to call that somebody the Holy Spirit. Because the Holy Spirit, you see, whenever we're having one of these days and things are going so bad for us, God sends you the Holy Spirit to remind you he's there and to help you to remember that he loves you. Now here comes our Holy Spirit. Watch what happens when you allow the Holy Spirit to come into your life and help you so that you can be happy and have great joy in your heart. And your joy will be so great, it will what? Overflow. And then everybody will know how happy you can be. Now if you come close, you can even smell this horrible stink that I was telling you about. Nope, I don't smell that. Isn't that strong stuff? That's the stuff that you can smell. That's vinegar. Those are the bad days in your life. But we know that the Holy Spirit can make you be happy. Go sit down, because I think that's about it for my demo, Miss Woods. I'm going to cut it off here.
Okay. All right, so skip people.